Alright, so this video is going to be very to the point. It's about CPAP, obviously, and the reason I'm making this is I had to pug my way through my first few CPAP clears, and this was an absolute nightmare, and mainly because the raid's so new, and people just don't really understand it yet. Not because people are bad, necessarily. I think it's just lack of knowledge. So people are wiping less and less, and so the pugs are getting further, people are getting more gear, they're getting stronger, the DPS wall is not looking as scary as it once did, although it's still quite high. Most of the pugs I get into now, there's this huge hurdle at the 20% phase that, for whatever reason, just no one, I guess, knows how to do it. And I think it's just people have not been getting to this phase in pugs up until this point. So, and it's really quite simple. It's not difficult. What's happening though is people are, they don't know how to do the bombs, or they're messing the bombs up. I see a lot of people just relying on someone else in the team to do the bombs, but then like no one goes to do them. It's just uncoordinated, and really this is something anyone should be able to do. It's really quite it's not a difficult mechanic really. So if you look up a guide, what it's going to tell you to do is stand on the glass, the big gear will fall on it. You break the glass, get the bomb, go up and throw it at them. But this is really inefficient. It's not the way you want to do it at all. One, because it's going to be harder. Because your healing's not going to be there. It's going to be up where the boss is in the middle of the map. And then two, it's less efficient because the shield's going to be up for a little while by the time the big gears start falling. So the way you want to do it instead, obviously not the intended way, but it works beautifully. You'll notice when I jump, I can grab the bomb through the glass, right? So that's kind of the key here. You want to grab the bomb through the glass by coming down here, hanging on the ledge, jumping up. And really all you got to do besides that is not grab back onto the wall after you get the bomb. The reason for that is it makes it disappear. If you do that once, not a big deal. If you do it twice, you've probably wiped the raid. So because they have very long spawn time, you're going to be stuck with that shield pretty much until the next panic phase, like 40-30 seconds later. It's quite a huge DPS loss. But all you do is grab the bomb and not grab onto the wall. Instead, this happens. You teleport back up with it. You can throw it at him like that. And it's even easier in the actual raid because he won't be standing here like attacking me as soon as I teleport back up. So really not a difficult trick. It's something everyone should learn. And I know there is some there are some classes, or there is some way to get to the 5 to 7 o'clock bombs. I'm actually not super sure what classes can do it, but in all the pugs, like no one ever does it, it seems, in the pugs. So there is that alternate method too, but I think this glass method is valuable regardless because it's something every class can do. So no matter what your team comp is, like this method's always gonna work, right? So yeah, what I do is right before the 20, we know he's gonna get the shield at 20%, so right before 20%, what I do is I make sure I walk over here, math phase is about to end, I will already have a bomb in my hand ready. And so as soon as he phases, I'm able to hit him with it. And, you want to keep that shield down as much as you can. Ideally, you actually have 2 people do that since there's 2 stacks of shield that he gets. But yeah, that's the main thing. I just wanted to kind of spread the knowledge on that. I think that'll help a lot of pugs out. The more people who know this, the better. I've even gone as far as this. I've seen in the party lister someone asking, like, the requirement was knows how to do 20% bombs. And I thought that was kind of goofy because I was like, wow, that's like, these are obviously people who have not practiced this, because you can come into the raid by yourself, spend maybe 3 minutes on it, and you're probably ready to do it in a raid. Honestly, if you can do it when you're in here by yourself when the boss is attacking you, then, I mean, there's no reason you can't do it in a real raid. So, yeah, just come into the raid by yourself, kind of like I've done here, and just practice a couple times. You'll see it's really not too hard. And yeah, definitely shouldn't be posted in the party lister, like trying to find somebody who could do the 20% bombs. Very simple. So, yeah, that's all. That's the main thing I had for you. There's a lot more to learn about the raid, but that's kind of the biggest thing I'd like to see people do better on. So, thanks for checking the video out. Peace.